Hello my darlings, I hope you're doing very well. In today's video I am going to be reading a lovely article from The Sun. Oh, The Sun, isn't it just a great newspaper? It's just fabulous, love it. I hope you can sense my sarcasm there. This was posted into my Facebook group. I haven't read it, I just saw it and I was like, right, I'm going to save that and I'm going to make a video out of it, because these kind of articles are just great to read and just get angry at, and just you know how it is, like, it's great to see what people are saying about tattoos. But this is apparently from a tattoo artist's point of view, so this could be quite interesting. We don't know, we'll figure it out. So the headline for this is, what were you inking? What were you inking? The Tacky tattoos artists secretly hate, and it's bad news if you've got a finger inking. I just hate that. I hate when people say inking. Instead, just say tattoo. Just say it's bad news if you've got a finger tattoo. Why do you have to say finger inking? It's so weird to me. I don't know. So let's dive into it, shall we? It says tattoos are forever, which is probably why you should give it some thought before taking to your body with ink. But while some people go for meaningful design or phrase, there are some popular requests tattoo artists are sick of seeing and beg people to stop getting. So do you have one of these tattoos? I don't know, do we? Let's find out. Do you guys have one of these tattoos? You name it. Tom Abbott, founder of IYNK, Ink, oh, I guess that's like ink, right? Told Fabulous that names are a massive no-no, as so often people end up full of regret. Now, I just want to quickly talk about this whole situation. Now, I know a lot of people are like, oh, don't get your partner's name tattooed on you because you might regret it. And the thing is, I personally just wouldn't do it either. But if someone wants to, there are so many ways you can rectify a tattoo nowadays. You can add on to it, you can cover it up, you can make it part of a rework, you can blast over it. There's so many ways you can, like, if it's just a small little, like, what, 4 centimeter long tattoo name or whatever, this, you can fix it. I'm not like encouraging people to do it, but like, it's not the end of the world. You know, people act as if it's like the end of the world, and it's not. Anyway, I digress. He said tattoos of people's names, especially old lovers, are common and always have the potential to make people wince, although we often see creative and even genius attempts of covering these up. Exactly. I can't say that word. Similarly, many tattoo artists think parents should avoid getting their kids' named inked on them. Shouldn't that be kids' name, right? Kids' names inked on them, because while the sentiment is nice, the trend is also overdone. Who gives a shit? Who cares? If a parent wants their kids' names tattooed on them, who cares? Why does it matter? Sure, it's maybe done quite a lot, but it doesn't matter. And besides, it's unlikely you'll ever forget? Who wrote this? I'm like not smart at all, but I'm what is going on here? It's unlikely you'll ever forget what you named your kids at birth, right? Well, yeah, obviously, but it's just like, it's one of those things. If you want to honor your child by getting their name tattooed on you, go for it. Okay, if you're gonna do an article about tattooing or tattoos, don't use one where they've used freaking eyeliner. That is clearly eyeliner. That is not a tattoo. Fuck me. Okay, and then it goes on to say, can't put my finger on it. Stefan Denou, tattoo artist at London Inkaholics, previously told The Independent that he hates any doing any tattoos on fingers. Does that make sense to anybody? That he hates doing any tattoos on fingers? This is like the most half-assed article I've ever read in all my life. Anyway, mostly because they fade so quickly. Now I hear this a lot. I've talked about it here and there. Finger tattoos it depends what job you're in. There's so many factors as to why a finger tattoo can fade. I have had my finger tattoos for many years now, especially, don't mean to swear at you, but this one here, this heart, the lines have definitely blown out a bit, but you can still see it. It's still there. It hasn't faded much at all, right? That is 8 years old. But again, I don't have a hard laborious job. But if you're a builder or you use your hands a lot like a hairdresser, then yeah, okay, the tattoos on your hands and fingers may fade a bit quicker than, say, me, who just video edits. That's about as laborious as I get. He said, I would like all tattoo enthusiasts to stop requesting finger and hand tattoos as their first tattoo. That I get. That's such a big commitment and such a visible tattoo, and if it's a big one, like, it's so many I've talked about this before, but I mean, times are changing and tattoos are a lot more accepted across the board now. But you know, say if you've got a massive hand tattoo for your first tattoo and you want to be a lawyer, chances are you might have fucked that up a little bit, you know, like I don't know, like there is lawyers with visible tattoos and stuff, but you've just got to be careful with, you know, getting a visible tattoo as your first tattoo. Elsewhere, another artist, so is it one artist or many? Who wrote this? On Reddit agreed, saying that finger tattoos are tedious and they never last. Again, it depends on the client and how you do it and your technique. User tattooed_n_high said, the hand heals differently and they always fade, always. Touch-ups are a must, but even then it won't look as good years later. Again, context. I haven't had any touch-ups on my hand tattoos or my finger tattoos whatsoever. Again, I don't have a labour job where I'm continuously using my hands and they're not like in rough environments. They're not always in water. Like, obviously I wash my hands, but the only time, you know, my hands are wet is when I wash my hands, wash my hair in the shower. To infinity and beyond. From Avram Nikolic Parry, definitely said that wrong, I'm sorry. A tattoo artist, available through ink. The most common tattoo that makes him cringe is by far the infinity symbol, but particularly infinity symbols with tiny bird silhouettes coming out of them on the wrist, he said. Now, I know exactly what tattoo he's talking about. I've seen that tattoo plenty of times, but the thing that's pissing me off now is the hatred for infinity symbol tattoos. That's what's annoying me more now than the actual infinity symbol tattoos themselves. I just don't care anymore. Like, you get whatever you want tattooed on you, and the constant hate on the infinity symbol tattoo is what pisses me off now. It's not the tattoo itself, it's the fact that so many people hate it. Speaking to Fabulous, he revealed, I don't enjoy doing them because often people who have seen this design on Pinterest have no imagination and want it like for like. Okay, I can totally understand the anger to that because that's something that annoys me as well. They always seem to get it on their wrist. Well, it's a popular place. It's kind of visible, but it's not. You can hide it. Do you know what I mean? Like, Tota Volpe Landy from Happy Sailor Tattoo in London agrees, saying that infinity symbols are the new stars or arrows, and it's usually girls who get them on their ribs. Oh my god, what? Why do people always go and attack women straight away within tattooing? It's straight for the women, straight for the jugular. You didn't have to go there, but you went there. They come in big groups all wanting the same thing, she told Vice. I say to them, why don't you want something different? But they usually just look at me like I'm trying to sell them drugs or something. Well, no, they're probably just like, when, like, if someone's new to tattooing, a lot of people see it as like going to the hairdresser. Like, you can take a picture in of a haircut or a tattoo in this instance and say, I want that. And a lot of people that aren't educated or informed in the tattoo industry don't understand that, you know, tattoo, like copying someone else's tattoo is bad. It's hard to explain this kind of thing to someone that just what they see a pretty picture on Pinterest and they're like, I want that. And if someone's saying, no, you can't have that, it can be kind of like, what's the word? Like, it can be kind of hard to like understand what's going on. Pointless fads, including butterflies, stars, and dream catchers. Okay, butterflies and stars have been around for so many years, like longer than I have been alive within the tattoo industry. You're talking like 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, many years, right? The dream catchers, okay, yeah, there was a moment there where they rise in popularity within tattooing. Tattoos are much like fashion trends. They're popular for a while, but styles change, according to a couple of US-based artists. While small and pretty tattoos like butterflies and stars seem like a sweet idea, Dave Asma Kanua of Mythic Ink Tattoo, and Nick Busher. I'm so bad at pronouncing names, oh my god. Agree they are nothing more than overdone fads that will wear out after 10 years. Well, if you knew anything about tattooing, guys, you would know that the two that's listed, the stars and the butterflies, have been around for literally 100, like I've got books on tattooing, and I have seen women from like the 1920s, 1930s, 1940s with butterflies and stars tattooed on them. That to me is not a fad. These are like traditional items or images that you could get tattooed. Speaking to the list, Nick said that kiss marks on the neck is probably the most irritating one for me. Okay, that is, yeah, I personally don't like those tattoos. Myself, personally, yeah, they're not for me. But again, if that's something you want, go for it. And added, butterflies are a big one. Nautical stars, Tasmanian devils. Oh my god, those are the biggest ones. Okay, I haven't seen anyone get a Tasmanian devil tattoo since the 90s. So this makes me question, like, what kind of studio are you tattooing in? Nautical stars, again, to me personally, one of those tattoos that have been around for many, many years. And I don't see them as a fad or a trend. As for Dave, he hates people asking for dream catchers because to him they aren't unique and finds it hard to get creative with such common designs. There's so many ways you can do a dream catcher though. There's so many ways. Like, that's just lazy. Just wing it. Dave also admitted that angel wings have become so overused that he never likes when people ask for them. And Tota Votlandi from Happy Sailor Tattoo in London agrees. Tota revealed that the worst tattoo she's ever done was a tiny angel with pink wings on the inside of her wrist and said it was so tacky. But you did it? So you're saying that your artwork is tacky. You should only produce artwork that you're proud of and that you like. There's so many ways you could do an angel with pink wings. You could do like a nice little cherub tattoo. That would be absolutely adorable. Yeah, I did it. It's tacky. I hate it. Like if a tattoo artist tattooed me and had that attitude to what they've tattooed on me, I'd be so upset and heartbroken over that. I'd be like, wow, so you don't like what you've just tattooed on me? You should be proud of your artwork. It's an art piece that will last a whole lifetime for someone. Time it well. It's not just girls who jump on board with tattoo trends, but blokes too, with clocks and pocket watches being a popular choice for guys in their 20s, but not so much for the artists. Craig Hicks, who works at 72 Tattoo in Manchester, said that hundreds of blokes a week are getting the timekeeping ink, so now lots of tattooists have stopped putting them in their portfolios because they're so fed up with them. How do I say this? I kind of agree with the pocket watches. But this one I agree, like, there is so many designs you can get, guys. Like, why do you keep going for the pocket watches? It's always the pocket watch and then the lion and then, I don't know, a rose all mixed together. I get it, that's quite a sentiment or whatever, and a lot of people get it for like their granddad or whatever, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm sick of people stereotyping women and their tattoos that it's kind of fun to see men get stereotyped with their tattoos. Like, no offense, sorry, no shade. I'll probably get myself in trouble for saying that, but here we go. He explained they're often really intricate and can take up to 7 hours to complete, and said that doing 3 or more a week can really send you under. Honestly, I'm so fed up with them. Clocks in eyes, clocks in roses, clocks in bigger clocks. It's become insane, he told Vibe. Okay, there's this bit down here that says, what do people regret the most? Fabulous spoke to Vanessa Charest, an aesthetic nurse at London Real Skin in Holborn, who revealed some of the most common tattoos people get removed and the body parts they regret getting inked the most. The tattoos that we are currently treating with laser tattoo removal vary. Some of the common areas include the lower back on females, and for the men it's the sleeve of tattoos. Dang. The most common tattoos include initials or letters that clients are looking to have removed, typically signifying a past relationship, and quotes and sayings are usually quite common. Stars and shapes are most common amongst females. Put a pin in it. Many artists reckon that some of the most common tattoo requests come from celebrity culture or what we see online, particularly Pinterest. Some say they're ordinary and lack creativity. And according to Narish, a tattooer of 30 years and owner of Flaminate in London, the internet does tend to drive trends in what people think they want, the Independent report. With the artists at good times reportedly agreeing, saying that they would love for people to stop requesting Pinterest type tattoos, which are sure to fall out of style. It's good for inspiration, but to want to have the exact same tattoo as what you've seen on Pinterest, especially like on like the popular pages, you know, if you type in tattoo, I guarantee you've seen those tattoos done again and again and again and again and again. I would love to know your thoughts about what has happened in this article. What do you think is like an overdone tattoo yourself? What do you think is a popular tattoo but you actually don't mind it? For me, it's roses. I will never get sick of seeing a rose tattoo, and I think pocket watches are definitely a kind of like a tattoo I'm kind of sick of seeing, especially if it's in the same kind of, like, you know, like a black and grey one, and it's in the exact same position as every other guy in the pub. Like, you go to a pub or a bar or whatever, and you can just see like 10 dudes with the exact same pocket watch tattoo. That's what pisses me off, to be honest with you. Surprisingly, I'm not sick of seeing infinity symbols. Like, it just doesn't bother me that much. Why am I sitting like this? So yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions on this, and I hope you're all doing very well. I hope you're all safe, and until my next video, bye.